There it is, back now 8:13 with Monday's joyous end to a drama that was watched all around the world. American Mark Dickey carried to safety after he spent more than a week trapped deep inside a cave in Turkey.
Well, moments after that rescue, he called it a crazy adventure. So after a few days to decompress, how is he feeling? Well, Mark is with us now live from Turkey along with his partner and rescuer, Jessica. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
It's great to see your smiling faces. And Mark, you're looking so well. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very good compared to where I started off on this rescue.
Well, why don't you take us down there into the cave, because you were caving, you were doing your thing, and suddenly you got sick, very sick, too sick to get out of that cave. Tell us what you were thinking and in that moment.
Thinking's an interesting one. I'm an emergency medical technician, cave rescuer myself, teach cave rescue. So my thoughts when I got sick was communicate information. So I got the rest of the way to Jessica. I was hanging on rope 80 meters in the air. When I got to Jessica, the communication was just like, here's symptoms. This is what I'm feeling. This is what happens. Because if I fall unconscious completely, at least she has something to go by. And that any piece of information that she could have, because she's the paramedic as well, she'd have a greater ability to render care. So the thoughts, you kind of switch into rescue mode.
Well, Jessica, not only is Mark your partner and your partner's an adventure, obviously you were down there in that cave with him, you're also a paramedic. So when you realized how sick he was, what went through your mind?
Just started planning and gathering information about his symptoms. We made a pre-plan of who to contact, what information we needed from the surface for his treatment, and I knew we had to get him medication. So we just got the ball rolling, and I started climbing out the 1,000 meters to the surface.
Now, leaving aside could not have been easy. I mean, the man you love is down there. He's not feeling good, but you know it's the right thing. Did you have any hesitation? Should I stay? Should someone else go?
No, not for a minute. I didn't. It's not that I didn't trust someone else to go. I just knew that I was definitely fit for that job to get out of there and then get back as soon as possible and coordinate a rescue while up on the surface if necessary, and make sure the medications were correct that were coming down, and just everything. I wanted to be involved and make sure things went well.
Mark, there were some dark days while you're waiting for the rescue, you're feeling terrible, you don't know what's wrong with you. Did you have moments where you thought, I might not make it out of this one?
That I did. I hit that point. At first it was, I have no idea what's going on, but it's probably not life-threatening, into this is life-threatening, I need help. And then in between the time period of this is life-threatening, I need help, and when Jessica got back, there's lots of different medical terminology, but circling the drain is one of them, and I was down pretty damn deep in that drain. So yeah, there was that time period that, again, like it's less emotion as it is just pure logic, and I'm sitting there, it's like, I'm probably not going to get out, but let's maximize chances of survival. But yeah, I was down to single word communication, huddled in a fetal position, barely moving.
Wow.
Yeah, it was real tight.
Well, the cavalry came. I can only imagine how that must have felt. It was an arduous journey to get out of there, but there was that beautiful moment when you came out into the daylight, you were there. Describe what that was like to know that you were on safe ground again.
I always appreciate those questions. It was a nice feeling, but I also had no doubts. Cave rescuers are a family. I'm the person that got rescued. They did all of the work to get me out, and I trust them. I know them. I've been part of that family for a long time. What did I feel? I felt confidence, honestly. Getting to the surface was almost a foregone conclusion once they got there. I did almost die 3 times in that cave, don't get me wrong. There was some medical problems, but I knew they would get me out. I knew getting to the surface wasn't going to be a question.
Well, you cavers are special people in your close-knit community, and boy, were they there for you, and we're so grateful for that. Jessica, you got a good one there, Mark.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, thank you.
Let's send it to Al. Yeah, I mean, can you imagine?
No,
I can't.
I cannot. Wow. All
And
right.
we just sit here on the couch and just think about other people's adventures. You know, Al?
Yeah, exactly. I'm so glad everything turned out all right there. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.